sing the first note or strum the first chord, the fans are ready. It's not a lot of pressure when you just go out there and they're ready to party.
Hi, I'm Megan Guthrie from Lyrical Lifestyle. Clay Walker's been entertaining country music fans for the past 17 years, with hits such as What's It to You and She Won't Be Lonely Long. Yet fans may be surprised to know the personal side of Walker, who in 1996 was told he had less than 8 years to live. Here's Clay's story.
When I was young, I always dreamed of singing in front of my high school class, you know, in the high school auditorium. And I made that happen, and then I dreamed of being on the radio, and I played a song of mine for a radio station, and they said, we can't play this because you can't really play something that, first of all, is not even barcoded, and something that is not from a major record label. And I was disheartened by it, and I left and got in my car. As I was driving off, about 15 minutes down the road, I heard the DJ say, well, folks, I might get in trouble for this, but here's a local artist, Clay Walker, and here's a song he wrote, and here it is. And he played it, and it was the beginning of the journey that I'm on.
You can only be strong so long before you break.
Clay's journey was about to change when doctors diagnosed the 26-year-old with multiple sclerosis.
I have MS, and I've had it for about 15 years, and I've been in remission for 12 years in a row, and it's because somebody before me came along and found raised money to find a cure, and they ended up not finding a cure, but finding a medication that you can take, which I take.
So what are some of the symptoms that patients with MS typically exhibit?
Well, tingling fingers, numbness in a leg or foot or any of your extremities is typical first sign. It doesn't mean you have MS if you have those, but you should be checked for it.
Initially, doctors gave you less than 8 years to live, yet here you are 15 years later. What are some of the misconceptions associated with MS?
I did beat the odds, but in most cases, MS is not fatal, but it can be very debilitating, and that's why it's important to treat it early and to stay on the medication. About 500,000 people have MS in the United States, and half of them aren't even on medication, and that's kind of sad.
What advice can you give to others who are diagnosed with an illness?
We should respect doctors. We just shouldn't trust everything they say, because whenever you're diagnosed with something and someone tells you that you're going to die, as they did me, you don't necessarily have to believe it.
Well, there's various forms of MS. What type do you have?
Most people who are diagnosed with MS have the kind of MS I have, which is relapsing remitting. And most of those cases are treatable with one of the therapies out there. I take a daily injection, and it's kept me in remission for 12 years. So there's definitely hope for people who have MS.
Hope for this father of 4 includes leading an active lifestyle. One of Walker's favorite activities involves the rodeo. Which one do you prefer, roping or cutting horses?
Cutting horses are a little bit more my passion these days, because it requires a little bit less time when I'm on the road, but I still love roping with my buddies and hanging out with them. Anything that has to do with horses or country girls, I'm pretty much interested in.
I've got a ring and a plan.
The country girl in Clay's life is his wife and former model, Jessica Craig. Tell us about your wife, Jessica. What do you love the most about her?
I was head over heels from the first moment, and she was very just graceful, and the thing is, she's more beautiful on the inside than she is on the out, and I love that about her. And she's the best person I know. She's the only human being that I say, man, I would wake up every day and just try to be more like her. So I'm very blessed to have her life.
How has your faith changed since you were first diagnosed with MS?
Well, my faith has gotten stronger. I take care of mind, body, and spirit. I believe in thinking about good things, and about, I don't see myself as ill. I see myself as a normal person, a normally healthy person. And I'm probably in better shape now than I've ever been in. And spiritually, I do pray, and I pray for others. And physically, I just try to take care of myself with exercise. And the medication is a very big part of it too. I don't discount any of it.
In an effort to help others, the singer and humanitarian created a non-profit organization called Band Against MS. We just got back from a concert in Pebble Beach for the Clay Walker Classic Charity. How much money did you guys end up raising?
We raised $100,000 at our auction, and that's going to fund research for MS for a cure.
Clay Walker is helping to change the face of MS. You too can help by visiting bandagainstms.org. I'm Megan Guthrie, and we'll see you next time.